So this is going to be a video on distractions for self-harm. Self-harm is really difficult to be going through. It can be quite addictive, so if you're trying to stop self-harming, then here are some distractions. Draw! I know from experience that a lot of people who self-harm are quite artistic. I'm not saying that everybody is, like obviously you might just not be artistic. It may help to draw something that you think reflects your feelings rather than cutting, if that makes sense, or burning or pulling or whatever you do. Some of the drawings I've done. Yay! Number 2. How? These can be extremely useful. If you don't have one, I suggest you get one. And if you have like just, I don't know, the Nokia first ever made, then brilliant. You can still text people on that, because sometimes when you're feeling down or depressed or something, especially if you have depression or anxiety, it's good to be able to talk to somebody rather than feel you have to deal with it on your own. Number 3. Try some different makeup. It doesn't have to have like a little change in how you look, does it? But you know, you could always like try and find some tutorials on the internet for hair or makeup or something and just fiddle with the things you don't like about yourself. Number 4. Exercise. I'm not saying over exercise. If you are self-harming because you feel self-conscious about things, then it can be good to do things that target the part of yourself that you're uncomfortable with. So if you're uncomfortable with your legs, then you could do some running. If you're uncomfortable with your nose, you could try some different makeup styles. You could rearrange your room. A lot of the time when my depression decides kicked in, joy, hooray! I have cleared out my room, tidied up my room, and I've cleared out my cupboards, and I've thrown out a bunch of old clothes. It doesn't sort of help with your depression, but it sort of distracts you from it, especially if you're like throwing away old clothes that have memories attached to them. That can be really good to help with depression, and it does just let off some of your steam about what you're upset about. Number 6. A lovely leisurely stroll. Having a walk outside can be really good, especially if you're listening to music on the way. It doesn't let off steam in the way of anger, but it does help quite a lot. It helps calm yourself down and you're not triggered at all. Watch a film. This sounds incredibly cliche, but if you watch a film or some TV or do something you actually enjoy, then that really can help, because if you're enjoying what you're doing, then you can really help yourself. You take away your bad feelings and replace them with good feelings, and that is a really good way to deal with like needing to self-harm or wanting to self-harm, because it's not an easy process, but sometimes distractions can be the best thing for it. So I hope you enjoyed. Please tell me if any of these work in the comments below. Bye!